Hello, Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 7 and we are going to present about grandparenting styles and successful aging. So, grandparenting is the action of participating in a child's life as a grandparent, while successful aging is the way you prepare yourself or how you prepare yourself now so that in the future you will have a happy and good life. In this video, we are going to show you 5 grandparenting styles and also a few aspects in successful aging.
Grandparenting style. Formal grandparenting.
Hi, I'm Grandma Anna. I'm 18 years old. What style of grandparenting that I adapt in my daily life? Let's figure it out together. Grandma Anna follow appropriate and typical culture expectant of grandparenting, such as Grandma Anna always watching her grandchildren playing. She also lend a listening ear to their grandchildren whenever they have a story to talk to. And Grandma Anna also plays very well with her grandchildren in her leisure time. Grandma Anna adapted a formal grandparenting style because she did a typical stuff what a grandparent will do to their grandchildren. They are there in grandchildren's life but not overly involved. Formal grandparenting style show a clear distinction is made between the role of parent and grandparent.
Funseeking.
This is Grandma Rin, and she is known as the Funseeking grandparent. What is Funseeking grandparent, you ask? Well, this type of grandparent is all about having fun with their grandchildren. They love to bring their inner child out to play and entertain their grandchildren. They are also known to provide entertainments for their grandkids, such as playing board games, telling stories, and also reminiscing old memories. In a nutshell, their grandchildren know they will always have a good time with this type of grandparents.
Surrogate parent.
Hi, this is Puan Salma, who is now 56 years old. As a surrogate parent to her grandchildren, Puan Salma would like to share her lifestyle as a second parent to you all. Since her children are busy at work, Puan Salma took care of her grandchild by watching her do her homework after school. Since Puan Salma is the second parent for her grandchild, she has to discipline them by telling them what they can do and what they cannot do. In the evening, she would spend some quality time with her grandchild by reading a book together. Sometimes she would also go for a walk with her grandchild.
Distant grandparenting style. This style is characterized by a distance between grandparents and grandchild. There isn't much emotional warmth because the grandparents only play a small role in the life of their grandchild. This is Puan Aisyah. She lives alone in Kampung Sungai Dua, and she misses her grandchildren so much. The pain is unbearable. At some stage, she will stare at her grandchildren's photo, reminiscing all the sweet moments they had together. Due to geographical distances, Puan Aisyah sees her grandchildren infrequently and only fleeting contact with them, usually on holidays and special occasions. She can't imagine how her Eid Fitri would be without them. During leisure, Puan Aisyah will contact her grandchildren and have a little talk on how their days went by. Deep down her heart, she wishes the COVID-19 pandemic will vanish soon so that she can meet her grandchildren again and celebrate Eid Fitri together.
Grandparenting style. Reservoir of family wisdom. Reservoir of family wisdom are grandparents, usually grandfather. Grandparents are the head of family who dispenses advice and resources. They control the parent generation. Let's look to the example. Atuk Ali is reading magazine while his grandchild is eating. Suddenly, his grandchild starts to cry. He is shocked and starts to calm her down. Puan Aminah calm and give the baby gadget, and surprisingly, she stopped crying. I told Ali, advising Puan Aminah not to give the baby gadget as it is not good for her eyes, and during eating, gadget should not be used as it is the time where family bonding and communicate.
Now let's move on to successful aging. One of the aspects of successful aging is a proper diet.
This is Nepa and she's my grandmother. She is 70 years old, but she looks too healthy for a 70 years old woman, isn't she? Let me tell you the secret behind her healthy condition. My grandmother said that she has been practicing healthy diet since she was young. Throughout her life, she always consumed food that give her lots of nutrients without a lot of extra calories, such as brown rice and also seafood. She also avoided consuming foods with lots of calories but very little nutrients, such as chips, candy, and canned drinks. She also mentioned that she makes sure her body gets enough water so that she stays hydrated. In addition, she also eats nuts that rich with omega-3 fatty acids and drinks antioxidant-rich green tea to enhance her memory, improve her mental focus, as well as reduce the risk of getting Alzheimer's disease. She said that if young adults like us start practicing all these methods from now, inshallah we will go through a successful aging in the future.
Good social relationship and support.
Noreen is also a 60 years old lady that shared on her successful aging. She said she loved helping those in need, and the easiest way is by financially, where she will give money to orphanage or charity. Not only that, she loved keeping her relationship with people around her to be close as possible. Treating people with sincerity without expecting any returns is able to teach her to be more positive towards life and herself.
Positive coping skills. Factor of successful aging number 3 is positive coping skill. A positive coping skill is any behavior pattern that enhances a person's adaptation. Here is a story from one of the person that have successful aging. Her name is Akila. Akila is 80 years old woman. She shared her secret on how she getting successful aging. She said, I create a few positive coping skills to help me lessen my stress. While I'm still young, I do distraction technique by going to work, exercise, and also the spiritual coping strategies by make myself closer to Allah. By doing those, it helps to lower my blood pressure by release endorphin hormones. Thus, I can manage to have successful aging because I am taking care of my mental health as well as my physical health. Active lifestyle.
Hi, this is Naili's grandmother. Even though she is 70 years old, but she's still healthy and powerful. She has shared the secret of how to get a healthy and powerful body. When she was young, she practiced an active lifestyle. She used to do physical activities such as playing badminton, skipping, and jogging during free time. It is because she believes active lifestyle can help to reduce the risk of chronic disease, improve overall health and well-being, reduce stress levels, assist in proper balance and posture, and the maintenance of healthy bones and strong muscles. It can also improve sleep patterns. Therefore, she advised the youth to practice an active lifestyle to get good health in old age.
When talking about aging, we can say that with increasing age, there is an accumulation of health-related and social stresses. Going through ups and downs of life will surely put a toll on one's body. Living one's life with no regret can be said as deemed impossible, but one should not let those weigh them down for the rest of their life. They note that if it weren't for common age-related challenges, there will be no need to distinguish successful aging from successful living at any age. This is because successful aging does not take life despair, money, or family issue problem along with environmental factors into account. Nonetheless, we must find ways to make it easier for aging adults to get the support they need, both to proactively prepare for life stresses and to help them adapt when they occur. Successful aging gives insight on one's parenting style. as these are ways for them to communicate with their offspring. It can be said that grandchildren bring immense happiness to older people as their radiance would smile on one's face. Thus, good grandparenting style that is full of adoration can lead to close relationship between grandparent and grandchildren.
Now let's move to the last part, which is Islamization. In Islam, the importance of maintaining family relationship is paramount. According to a hadith narrated by Al-Bukhari and Muslim, a man asked the Prophet, peace be upon him, which of the people is the most deserving of my good companionship? He said, your mother. Then who? Then your mother. Then who? Then the Prophet said, then your mother. Then who? Then your father. As you can see in this hadith, the Prophet repeated the same answer 3 times, which is to make our mother as the priority. Being kind and dutiful to the grandparents and grandmother is like being kind and dutiful to the parents. Ibn Muflih said in Al-Adab al-Shari'ah, the scholar agree that being kind and dutiful to one's parents is an obligation, and they also agree that being kind and dutiful to grandparents is an obligation. Parents play a major role in grandchild's life because they help to raise, teach, and spend time with us from the day we are born. Grandparents have the right for the child's custody as well as guardianship when both parents are unable to carry on their duty. In fact, grandparents is next to the custody of the parent in Islam. We should feel lucky and glad that our grandparents are still alive. As said, Islam considers grandparents as a second parents, hence we should treat our grandparents in the best way possible and treat them the same way as we treat our parents.